In the spring of 2018, the Superior Hiking Trail Association launched what we call the Trail Renewal Program. And that has been a really handy, useful frame for us to think about how we manage the trail, how we rebuild the trail, and how trail users interact with us and with the trail. And underneath this Trail Renewal Program are several core principles, I would call them, and they really have to do with stewardship and responsibility. Of course, we feel a real strong sense of responsibility for the land and water that the trail passes through. Hiking is a pretty benign activity, but still, we humans, even with hiking, have an environmental impact, and a core principle for us is having standards that protect the land and water.
The Superior Hiking Trail is progressing in the right direction. We, the city, and the organization have recognized we've got a lot of problems in the 40 miles of trail that are in city limits. There's a lot of erosion, there's a lot of vegetation impact, there's a lot of negative things that have occurred, and fortunately we recognize that, and we're slowly picking away at some of the areas that need to be addressed immediately.
We also feel a sense of responsibility to the trail users, that the structures we create are appealing and safe.
The more things that we can do as the Trail Association and as volunteers to improve, the everything from the tread to the structures, water mitigation, i.e. mud and water crossings, things like that, is ultimately just going to benefit the users, whether it's a trail runner, a backpacker, a day hiker, someone coming onto the trail for their first day for a 1 mile hike. It's important to make sure that that initial experience is pleasant and hiker friendly as possible.
We also feel really responsible to the landowners on whose properties the Superior Hiking Trail crosses. About 85% of the trail goes over public land, the other 15% through private land. And it's on the good graces of these landowners that we even get to have a hiking trail. So we have a real sense of responsibility to respond to them when they ask us to do something with the trail that concerns them. And we feel responsible for keeping the trail contiguous from Ontario to Wisconsin. And part of keeping the trail intact and contiguous is protecting the corridor of the trail through formal agreements and easements and things like that, so that in 20 years, in 40 years, in 80 years, people from all over the world can come and know there is a Superior Hiking Trail to enjoy.
I'd like us to secure the entire corridor in perpetuity, meaning we're securing it with the property sense, and we're securing it in the minds and the hearts of the citizens in Duluth that this is an asset, a piece of infrastructure that we're going to maintain, we're going to take care of, and we're going to steward for a very long time.
There's cause to be really excited about where the trail is at, and I think there's a lot of momentum right now. I think there's a lot of momentum with different user groups where there's no shortage of people that would like to get involved and chip in. And I just think it's really falls on our shoulders as volunteer crew leaders, and falls on the shoulders of the Trail Association to give everyone a vision and provide projects and opportunities that we can go out and execute.